Good morning, brave heroes, and welcome back to the channel. I am Amalgamash, and wait a minute, that's the wrong music. That is the Smile Game Builder Summer Jam theme. We need an RPG developer BAKIN Summer Jam music theme, don't you think? Hit it! Yeah, that's the stuff. It's time to present the first ever RPG developer BAKIN Summer Game Jam event hosted by me, Amalgamash. The jam is live and there is a link in the description below for you to join. It will also be publicly announced in the RPG developer BAKIN Discord. A Discord that you should totally join because there's a ton of activity, lots of support, lots of stuff being shared, and if you think it's just a new server, you obviously didn't hit the green check mark. Read the instructions. Sorry. You can join this jam now, and all you have to do is visit the link in the description below and hit the big green button at the top of the page that says Join Jam. The official jam will start in exactly 1 month. Submissions will be fully open from July 21st. That's when you can submit your project. You can start working on your project right now. I know game jams are typically very fast events with very small windows of time and surprises and twists and turns, but my game jams have always been a lot longer to facilitate more development time and give people the confidence that they need to finish a project that they can be proud of. And if you want to challenge yourself to finish a game in a shorter amount of time, you can always wait until the last minute to submit a project. The goal here is to get experienced as well as brand new BAKIN users to create works using the engine. Endless is a term that means no end, going on forever, or perhaps missing an end. You are free to interpret and use this theme as you wish, but it will be one of the judgment criteria. There are just 5 rules that you have to follow to participate in this jam, and the first one is it has to be made in RPG developer BAKIN. You cannot use any project that was made in any other engine. It must be made from scratch in RPG developer BAKIN. If you want to submit a project that was made in Smile Game Builder, I have a separate game jam right now that's going on, made for Smile Game Builder users. But you cannot take a Smile Game Builder project and import it into BAKIN and then submit it to this jam. That's a no-no. Rule number 2, it must be for the jam. You can't have published it already somewhere else. You can't have made a previous version available. Your game, your project, it must be brand new in every sense of the word. Well, maybe not every sense of the word. If you want to use an existing plugin or event system that has been shared amongst BAKIN community members, that sort of thing is absolutely fine. Want to use an asset pack that you've already used? That's totally fine. It's the expression of the game itself that must be brand new to be submitted to this jam. 3, it must be free. A lot of folks have submitted games only to later pull their games out of the jam when it was over and then sell that version of the game. This will not be allowed for this jam. Please only submit a work that you can be confident will stay free forever. Rule number 4, you have to own or have permission to use the assets. This is a very, very important one. You cannot submit a game that has assets you are not allowed to use. That is kind of a given. We don't want any sprite rips from old PlayStation or Super Nintendo RPGs. We don't want any music that was licensed for particular use or a certain number of uses or isn't allowed on YouTube without copyright notices or something like that. None of that. You must have the necessary permission to use all of the stuff that you are using 100% to be distributed with your game. And rule number 5 has always kind of been implicit, but I'm going to make this an explicit rule starting with this jam and the corresponding Smile Game Builder jam. You must agree to allow the game to be played on video platforms. Not every submission may be played on a video platform, but if it is, you must be okay with that. There has to be an acceptance that your game could be played on a platform such as YouTube, and you won't issue any copyright strikes or takedowns or anything like that. That's just for the safety of anybody who may participate in playing your game. All right, the dates for the participation, submissions, and judgment are all here. I am currently right now on the quest to gather more information about judgment and prizes, but as for judgment and prizes, that is being done a little bit differently this time around, but please visit the page and watch it for updates while we continue to figure that out. At any rate, the link is in the description below, so please go join the jam, watch that page for judgment and prize details, which is currently being updated, and be sure to message me with any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, or complaints of any kind. You can also use the community tab on the itch.io page. I encourage its use for anything you like. Alright guys, I will see you in the jam. Until next time, get to making games. Bye for now.